Hello, everybody. This is Tim Hortons Cup Series here. During the whole "Oh, so you like name every" trend, I made a video called "Oh, so you like NASCAR name every driver," and Carnation actually commented on that because he made a video similar to that about a week later. And then on that video, McMahon said, "You this was part one. Now you have to read them all out loud." And of course, it sounds like a fun stream. Um, McMahon said he might do it. He never did. So, uh, we'll see how this works. I got a link from where I got the um, list, and I clicked on that. So let's start. All right. A. Shearer, Adam Petty, A.F. Nichols, A.J. Allmendinger, A.J. Cox, A.J. Foyt, A.J. Renault, A.J. Bollinger, Al Bonnell, Al Brandt, Al Conroy, Al D'Angelo, Al Disney, Al Elmore, Al Fleming, Al Funderburk, Al Grinnan, Al Gross, Al Hager, Al Hilbert, Al Jacobs, Al Keller, Al Kent, Al King, Al Loquasto, Al Metz, Al Miller, Al Neal, Al Neves, uh, Al Pombo, Al Rudd Jr., Al Self, Al Smith, Al Steern, Al Straub, Tasnady, Al Terrell, Al Tibbetts, Al Unser Jr., Al Wagoner, Al Watkins, Al Weaver, Al Weber, Al White, Alan Kowicki, hey, there's someone I know, Albert Lemieux, Albert Price, Alex Bowman, current driver, Alex Kennedy. All right, we got page one done. It was like 3,000. Page one out of 60. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the stream so I can read the chat because chat's not working right now. Hold on, please stand by. I have my water bottle here. We're under a blizzard warning right now. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna mute this, and I'm gonna hit that like. I'm gonna hit the like button, and so should you. All right. All right. Let's see. How is this? All right. Let's read. I wanted this watch time. Well, you had over a month of the idea to do it. What? LOL. Hi. LOL. How is this even possible? Well, you just read it. I mean, I gave you credit at the beginning of the stream. Hi. Yimmy Johnson. How many people are there? Like almost 3,000. Pretty close. Website is in the description. Is in the description of the Oh So You Like Name Every. Oh So You Like NASCAR Name Every driver. So it was like 2,973. 2,955 right there. That's what it is. All right, let's scroll up and start page 2. Alan Clark, Alan Grice, Alan Haley, Alan Adkins, Alan Franken. Oh, it sounds like a former senator. Alan Heath, Alan McMillian, Alan Day, Alan Haddock, Alton Jones, Amos Johnson, Andrew Ranger, Andy Belmont, Andy Biddle, Andrew Broomy, Andy Buffington, Andy Hampton, Andy Hillenberg, Andy Houston, Andy Lally, Andy Priest, Andy Pilgrim, Andy Seuss, Dr. Seuss, Andy Wilson, Andy Winfrey, Angie Howerton, and Bunselmeyer, and Chester, and Slastede, and Ansel Rakestraw. I actually, if you want to know what I look like a little bit like Ansel Elgort. Anthony Lazaro, Archie Nepstad, Archie Smith, Arden Mounts, Eric Almirola, Ravioli, give me the Almiroli, Arlie Scranton, Almond Hawley, Almond Bennett, Arnold Bennett, Arnold Denley, Arnold Gardner, Arnold Ladd, Art Anderson, Art Binkley, Art Brady, Art Dugan, Art Faber, Art Gill, Art Hammond, Art Knoll, Art Lamy. Okay, next page. Try not to check the chat too much. I don't want to spend all day doing this. I have a bunch of free time. Art McBurney, Art Malone, Art Plass, Art Watts, Arthur Page, Artie Mitchell, Ash Therret, Aubrey Bowles, Augie Pabst, Augie Wallachus, August Sand, Austin Cameron, Austin Dillon, Aussie Ethereal, Alex Anderson, B. Fisher, Bailey Wincoop, Baldy Wilson, Banjo Matthews, Banks Simpson, Barney Hatchell, Barney Oldfield, Barney Shore, Barney Smith, Barry Brooks, Barry Knowlton, Baxter Price, B. Darnell, Bailey Curry, B.E. Renfro, Ben Arnold, Ben Benz, Ben Canaziaro, Ben Dixon, Ben Irely, Ben Gregory, Ben Hess, Ben Lalomia, Benis Listman, Benny D. Rosier, Ben Georgeson, Benny Parsons, the legend, Oh, you can't do that. Benny Rakestraw, Bernard Alvarez, Bernie Hentges, Burt Robbins, Bill Adams, Bill Amick, Bill Bade, Bill Baker. All right, let's check the chat. Too many. Hi, NASCAR Tiger Cup Series. Yeah, only Cup driver. That's the only way I could. Yeah, I said Almaroli because ravioli. This is history. This is definitely history. Oh, you can't do that. It's legend. All right. All right. Ooh, Bill. That was a sponsor. A Southern 500 winner. Interesting. Bill Clinton is sponsor. Interesting. All right. Bill Barker, Bill Bennett, Bill Benson, Bill Backwell, Bill Blair, Bill Block, Bill Bolt, Bill Bonner, Bill Bowman, Bill Brown, Bill Bill Burton, Bill Butts, Bill Butts, Bill Champion, Bill Cheeseburg. Come in.
If there's a break in the rain, like when it switches to snow, can you get the mail?
Yeah.
Unless you already did.
I didn't. Do you want to ask one of the other kids if they want to do it?
Do I want to ask?
One of the other kids.
Okay. Well, they're not gonna do it right now. So.
Okay. All right. Bill Champion, Bill Cheeseburg, Bill Chevalier, Bill Kintia. Sorry, I came into asking. Bill Clarence. Yeah. Bill Cleveland. Bill Clinton. What? Bill Clinton. Open link in new tab. Is this like the Pride? No, it can't be the real Bill. Bill Clinton raced in NASCAR. Is this the real? I doubt it. I doubt it. Does it say like when he was like born? 6 starts. Wait, what? Okay. He's about the same age as Trump. That's interesting because like he was president like 20 years before him. It doesn't say much. It just says, okay. I doubt it's him. But that would be funny. That would be interesting. Okay. Because it said, like, yeah, I didn't give him much information. But people would know. Alright, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's Bill Clinton from? He's from, like, Arkansas. Says his hometown. Oh yeah, Hope, Arkansas, so it wasn't him. Alright, let's read the name. Let's read the chat. Bill France, Bill Brown, Bill Brown, Bill France, Bill Clinton. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. Alright, Bill Cook, Bill Cooper, Bill Corley, Bill Cornwall, Bill Davis, Bill Deacon, Bill Delaney, Bill Dennis, Bill Elliott, legend, Bill Ellswick, Bill Irvin, Bill Faulkner, Bill Barrier, Bill Fletcher, Bill Flowers, Bill Foster, Bill Galdarisi, Bill Galdarisi, Bill Gazaway, Bill Green, Bill Griever. I'm going to pronounce so many names wrong. Bill Gross, Bill Hall, Bill Hammersley, Bill Harrison, Bill Hasley, Bill Hazel, Bill Henson, Bill Hidden, Bill Holland, Bill Holler. Might read them. Okay, Bill Hollick, Bill Hyde, Bill Ingram, Bill James, Bill Jarlick, Bill Jennings, Bill Jones, Bill Jocelyn, Bill Kimmel, Bill LeGrand, Bill Latham, Bill Lawrence, Bill Ledbetter, Bill Lester, Bill Lilienthal, Bill Owen, Bill Long, Bill Lutz, Bill Maho, Bill Majot, Bill Mann, Bill Massey, Bill Massich, Bill McDonald, Bill McDonald, Hyde Offhorn, Bill McGee, Bill McMahon, Bill Meacham, Bill Measle, Bill Meyer, Bill Miller, Bill Mitchell, Bill Moore, Bill Morgan, Bill Morton, Bill Norton, Bill Olson, Bill Osborne, Bill Parks, Bill Paulich, Bill Poor, Bill Pratt, Bill Pruitt, Bill Remoley, Bill Rexford, Bill Shade, Bill Schmidt, Bill Scott, Bill Sedgwick, Bill Seifert, Bill Shuri, Bill Small. I'm probably not going to read. No, I went too far, I think. Alright, try not to read the chat too much. I gotta get this done. Alright, Bill Smith, Bill Snowden, Bill Stacy, Bill Stammer, Bill Stickler, Bill Sullivan, Bill Tanner, Bill Taylor, Bill Thorpe, Bill Thurber, Bill Tooten, Bill Vanderhoff, Bill Venturini, Bill Venturini, Bill Vessler, Bill Walker, Bill Ward, Bill Vineland, Bill West, Bill Withley, Bill Whittington, Bill Whitenhouse, Bill Williams, Bill Wimble, Bill Wilkin, Billy Harvey, Billy Cantrell, Billy Harden, Billy D. Coster, Billy Foster, Billy Fritz, Billy Hagan, Billy Irvin, Billy Johnson. Oh yeah, he was for 1 year. Billy McInnes, Billy Trip McInnes, Billy Minter, Billy Myers, Billy Oswald, Billy Rafter, Billy Scott, Billy Smith, Billy Standridge, Billy Stiles, Billy Taylor, Billy Tibbert, Billy V, Billy Wade, B.J. McLeod, Blackie Pitt, Blackie Wangerin, Blackie Watt. Alright, I'm going to read the chat again. Bill Davis. I thought I said Bill Davis. I'm pretty sure. $1 million, $1 billion bill. Mo Lester, bottom text, Joe Tootin. Oh, B.J. McLeod. B.J. McLeod. Alright, you guys could see from that how far. Did I skip a page? I might have skipped a page. Did I see these guys? I don't think so. Now I got the Bobs. Blaine Kaufman, Blair Aiken, Blake Jones, Blake Cook, Bo Fields, Bo Reeder, Bo Apperson, Bo Ashbrook, Bob Barron, Bob Peck, Bob Bullheimer, Bob Bondurant, Bob Burcham, Bob Burdick, Bob Burkhart, Bob Cameron, Bob Carpenter, Bob Carroll, Bob Chauncey, Bob Coleman, Bob Collins, Bob Connor, Bob Cooper, Bob, I can't say Bob, this is sad, Bob Davis, Bob Dawson, Bob Dehan, Bob Darrington, Bob Devine, Bob Dixon, Bob Dietrich, Bob Duell, Bob Eichler, Bob England, Bob Esposito, Bob Finale, Bob Flock, Bob Francie, Bob Gossett, John Gossett, Bob Gold, Bob Gray, Bob Greeley, Bob Green, Bob Greer, Bob Grossman, Bob I can't say Bob, this is sad, Bob Harris, Bob Haveman, Bob Hoggle, Bob Huntley, Bob Hunter. Alright, when I finish the 10th page, I'm going to read the chat, but I'm also going to get a drink of water. Bob Hurt, Bob James, Bob Jarvis, Bob Jeffries, Bob Johnson, Bob Koff, Bob Keefe, Bob Hennedy, Bob Keselowski, Bob Korf, Bob Kosiski, Bob Link, Bob Maldson, Bob Matson, Bob McEely, Bob Moore, Bob Myers, Bob Osborne, Bob Penrod, Bob Perry, Bob Pickle, Bob Potter, Bob Presinel, Bob Price, Bob Prince, Bob Pronger, Bob Rosser, Bob Reed, Bob Ruther, Bob Riley, Bob Roberts, Bob Rose, Bob Ross, Bob Rupert, Bob said, what did he say? Bob Sampson, Bob Schacht, Bob Schwingel, Bob Scott, Bob Zerhans, Bob Sneaker, Bob Seneker, Bob Shaw, Bob Slawinski, Bob Smith, Bob Stancliffe, Bob Thompson, Bob Tyrell, Bob Walden, Bob Walters, Bob Weatherly. Let's see. Bob Wellhorn, Bob White, Bob Whittle, Bob Whitlow, Bob Whitmire, Bob Williams, Bob Wilson, Bob Wood, Bobby Abel, Bobby Allison, Bobby Baker, Bobby Booth, Bobby Boyles, Bobby Bragg, Bobby Brewer, Bobby Courtright, Bobby Dugan, Bobby Fisher, Bobby Fleming, Bobby Fox, Bobby Gerhardt, Bobby Green, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Bobby Hill Jr., Bobby Isaac, Bobby Johns, Bobby Keck, Bobby Labonte, Bobby Levy, Bobby Marchand, Bobby Mousegrover, Bobby Myers, Bobby Orr, Bobby Poole, Bobby Rahal, Bobby Sands, Bobby Schuyler, Bobby Unser, Bobby Waddell, Bobby Watson, Bobby Wawak, Boris Saeed, Bosco Lowe, Boyd Hildreth, Boyd Adams, Brad Coleman, Brad Kozlowski, Brad Nothinger, Brad Teague, Brandon Ash, Brandon Witt, Brendan Gaughan, Brendan Poole, Brent Elliott, Brent Kading, Brent Sherman, Brett Bodine, Brett Moffitt, Brian Kozlowski, Brian Miller, Brian Russ, Brian Scott, Brian Seymour, Brian Vickers, Britton Jones, Brownie Brown, Brownie King, oh, that sounds like a cool name, Brownie Pitt, Bruce Ashley, Bruce Blogdit, Bruce Blantley, Bruce Hill, Bruce Jacoby, Bruce Worrell, Brian Baker, Brian Clausen, Brian Reffner, Brian Walls, Bub King, Bub Strickler, Bubba Farr, Bubba Into, Bubble Batesy, Bubble Baker, the Buck Baker. Where's Bubble? Probably Darryl Wallace Jr. Buck Barr, Buck Briggins, Buck Clarity, Buck Fulp, Buck Hall, Buck Mason, Buck McCardle, Buck Peralta, Bucksman, Buck Smith, Buckshot Jones, Buckshot Morris, Bucky Sager, Bud Bennett, Bud Boom, Bud Burdick, All right, I'm gonna read the chat again. So it's like I'm about 6 of the way through. It took me 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure I said Brad Keselowski. I don't know where the. I don't have a list. Highlight me McMeme. Why is saying Bob? Why is everyone calling Bob and E and S? Frightening McMeme. Joe Tootin. He said Mo. Bobbyville. Ricky Bobby. Sorry. What up, Jennifer? E is gold comedy. Hit that like button like me. Oh, that looks weird now. Okay. Alright. I'm probably gonna. I might miss some people. I'm trying to do the best I can. And I'll definitely pronounce many people's names wrong. But I hope I don't miss some people. Bud Chaddock, Bud Crowthers, Bud Diamond, Bud Emerald, Bud Herb, Bud Farrell, Bud Gardner, Bud Geislin, Bud Harless, Bud Bud Hickley, Bud Jones, Bud Kaler, Bud Kutina, Bud Moore, Bud Palmer, Bud Parnell, Bud Rackley, Bud Riley, Bud Renault. I had to get a drink. Bud Vaughn, Bud Hagelin, Bud Olson, Buddy Boys, the Buddy Boys, Buddy Arrington, Buddy Baker, Buddy Cox, Buddy Helms, Buddy Krebs, Buddy Ragsdale, Buddy Schumann, Buddy Young, Bug Stevens, Bud Emery, Bugs Bunny, Bud Emery, Bun Kamore, Bunk Blackburn, Monkey Blackhorn, Burn Scheme, Bernie, Lamar, Burhead, Lance, Burt Jackson, Buster Sexton, Buster Whaley, Buster Williams, Butch Gilliland, Butch Hartman, Butch Hurst, Butch Leitzinger, Butch Lindley, Butch Miller, Butch Mock, Butch Auckland. I'm going all out Mr. Beast here. Not quite as extreme. I don't have that kind of dedication. But one Carnation upload. Ty Daly is hit at roughly 317 miles per hour. Anyway, all right. Buzz Gregory, Buzz McCann, Bud Wilson, Bud Woodward, Buzzy Rudiman, Brian Beatty, Byron Close, Byron King, Cal Fisher, Cal Johnson, Cale Yarborough, Calvin Kelly, Cannonball Brown, Carl Adams, Carl Anderson, Carl Burris, Carl Carley, Carl Edwards, Carl Hamill, Carl Hoover, Carl Joyner, Carl Kruger, Carl Long, Carl Renner, Carl Tyler, Carl Van Horn, Carl Winkelson, Carl Dyer, Casey Atwood, Casey Mears, C.B. Gwynn, Cecil Gordon, Cecil Grubbs, C.C. Lassiter, Cecil Ray, C.H. Stingler, Chad Blount, Chad Chaffin, Chad Fensham, Chad Lyncham, Chad McCumbee, Charles Barrett, Charles Berry, Charles Blewett, Charlie Brinkley, Charles Burnett, Charles Danello, Charles Dyer, Charles Gatalia, Charles Gilman. At halfway, I'll give you guys an update on the current THS race. I'm on the last lap of stage 2. So, Carlos Kleber, Charles McDuffie, Charles Merrill, Charles Moore, Charles Muscatol, Charles Oldham, Charles Pemberton, Charles Polito, Charles Powell, Charles Sanchez, Charles Stark, Charles Tidwell, Charles Triplett, Charles Weedler, Charles Williamson, Charlie McGriff, Charlie Baker, Charlie Blanton, Charlie Cosley, Charlie Chambly, Charlie Chapman, Charlie Truger, Charlie Klotzbach, Charlie Griffin, Charlie Hill, Charlie Hoff, Charlie Jackson, Charlie Miller, Charlie Mincy, Charlie Roberts, Charlie Rudolph, Charlie Scott, Charlie Stone, Chase Elliott, reigning NASCAR Truck Series champion. This is the part where everyone says, "Yay!" Chelsea Chris, Chester Barron, Chester Brown, Chet Phillip, Chet Thompson, Chet Williams, Chick Dawson, Chick Natale, Chick North. I almost said Chuck North. Chris Buscher, Fear the Bush, Chris Cook, Chris Miller, Chris Monellos, Christian Fipadelli, and Christine Beckers. Martin Cliff. I'll check chat after 15. Christopher Bell, one of my favorite drivers. Chuck Williams, Chuck Ackerblade, Chuck Brown, Chuck Day, Chuck Garrett, Chuck Hansen, Chuck Hobbs, Chuck Housley, Chuck Huckabee, Chuck James, Chuck Little, Chuck Mahoney, Chuck Meekins, Chuck Messler, Chuck Neal, Chuck Pittinger, Chuck Picklet, Chuck Schrudel, Chuck Shove, Chuck Stevenson, Chuck Stimmus, Chuck Thompson, Chuck Toon, Chuck Tosin, Chuck Wall, Chuck Walton, Chuck Webb, Chuck Claire Lawicki, Clarence Benton, Clarence Butch, Clarence Burris, Clarence Desalia, Clarence Lovell, Clark Dwyer, Claude Ballitolina, Claude Holiday, Claude Joyce, Claude Waddington, Clay Rogers, Clay Young, Clem Proctor, Cliff Garner, Cliff Hill, Cliff Hugel, Cliff Richmond, Cliff Roberts, Cliff Tingerland, Cliff Tyler, Cliff Wood. I mean, I thought that there would be more people interested in watching it. I mean, I thought I just picked a good time to stream. Um, Cliff Wright, Cliff Yiskus, Clint Boyer, Clyde Diggett, Clyde Glooms, Clyde Lynn, Clyde Minter, Mitchell, Clyde Palmer, Clyde Pittinger, Clyde Prickett, Cody Ware, Cole Custer, Cole Witt, Coleman Grant, Coleman Lawrence, Connie Saylor, Cuckoo Marlin, Choo Choo, Corey Benjamin, Corey LaJoy. I mean, I don't know why I say it because I already like Annapolis away. Anyways, Cotton Farmer, Cotton Hodges, Cotton Owens, Cotton Pretty, Cotton Walls, Craig Svetman, Crash Bond, Crash Carson, Crash Curly Barker, Curly Hatfield, Curly Mills, Kurt Foss, Curtis Kreider, Curtis Estes, Curtis Hunt, Curtis Markham, Curtis Turner, Cy Fairchild, Cy Spencer, D. Wayne Stroud, Dale Earnhardt, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Jarrett. Okay, those are three good drivers. One of the greatest drivers of all time, most popular driver, and then Dale Jarrett was pretty good. Dale Perry, Dale Quarterly, Dale Williams, Dan Danello, Dan Daniels, Dan Daugherty, and Dan Eames. All right. We're fourth of the way through. It's taking like 21 minutes, so it might be an hour and a half long stream. Why is it not live? Do it for Dale. I mean, I might end it tomorrow in Sarah time. Saying I don't. I mean, it would probably be less for Xfinity. I think maybe not because it's actually probably it's Gold Colony. It's snowing now. Okay, that's cool. Just later. You sabotage. Imagine having to type all those. They probably typed it over a period of time, 2 hours later. Ring the bells, first for bells. End of time. I was watching. I just screen in the screen in the screen. Yeah, that always looks weird. I sub to what incarnation? Dan Gallo, Dan Gurney, Dan Walrus, Dan Partis, Dan Rush, Dan Walter, Dan Hall, Dan Patton, Dan Patrick, Danica Patrick, Daniel Hemrick, Daniel Suarez, Daniel Warlock, Danny Bird, Danny Curley, Danny Gray, Danny Lettner, Danny Sullivan, Danny Turner, Danny Weinberg, Danny Daryl Duringer, Darren Bosfield, Daryl Franchetti, Daryl Basham, Daryl Bryant, Daryl Duke, Daryl Walsh Jr., Daryl Walter, Daryl Sage, Daryl Dart Randall, Daryl Dave Alonzo, Dave Anderson, Dave Blaney, Ryan Blaney's dad, Dave Dion, Dave Hirschfield, Dave Humphrey, Dave James, Dave Lendeman, Dave McDonald, Dave Mater the third, Mater, Dave Marburger, Dave Marcis, Dave Pletcher, Dave Riley, Dave Terrell, Dave Watson, Dave White, Davey Allison, David Ezel, David Gillen. Here, you can see the snow. Enjoy it. Okay, yes, through the window didn't capture very well. David Green, David Hobbs, David Mayhew, David Moat, David Murray, David Pearson, David Reagan, David Ray Boggs, David Ruderman. Focus. David Simcoe, David Cisco, David Sosaby, David Starr, David Streme, David Warren, Davy Jones, Dawson Letchlader, Dean Combs, Dean Dalton, Dean Layfield, Dean Petton, Dean Pelton, Dean Roper, Dean Sprague, Del Pearson, Delma Colwart, Dennis DeVay, Seltzer, Dennis Zimmerman, Denny Hamlin. Hey, my favorite driver right here. And then below is someone who's number 69. Nice. Denny Hamlin, my favorite driver. My favorite power string. Denny Wilson, Derek White, Derek Cope, Dexter Bean, Dexter Gainey, Dick Allwine, Dick Bailey, Dick Barron, Dick Beatty, Dick Blackwell, Dick Bone, Dick Brooks, Dick Durans, Dick Carter, Dick Clothier, Dick Cook, Dick Denise, Dick Dixon, Dick Egan, Dick Fellows, Dick Foley. I'll probably get demonetized after this section. Actually, I'm not monetized in the first place, but this will prevent me from getting. I'm innocent. Dick Creamy, Dick Arlington, Dick Getty, Dick Gervin, Dick Good, Dick Rice, Dick Goldstrand, Dick Hagee, Dick Hollick, Dick Kaufman, Dick Hutchinson, Dick Janek, Dick Jarrett, Dick Johnson, Dick Jocelyn, Dick Kolb, Dick Keene, Dick Clank, Dick Kranzler, Dick Lawrence, Dick Linder, Dick Martin, Dick May, Dick Dyer, Dick Miller, Dick Mitchell, Dick Moffat, Dick Parent, Dick Passwater, Dick Poling, Dick Ratham, Dick Rich Tier, Dick Ross, Dick Sanford, Dick Santee, Dick Schuerbuck, Dick Simon, Dick Skillen, Dick Smith, Dick Soper, Dick Stacy, Dick Stone, Dick Trickholm. Many think that that's the best NASCAR driving of all time. Dick Turok, Dick Vermillion, Dick Walters, Dick Watson, Dick Whalen, Dick Zimmerman, Dink Wildenhouse. Dirk Stevens, Dizzy Dean, DJ Kennington, DK Ulrich, Doc Faustina, Doc Lee, Dominic Persig, Hetty, Don Angel, Don Bailey, Don Biederman, Don Black, Don Branson, Don Carr, Don Cicchini, Don Dale, Don Duckworth, Don Eggett, Don Glass, Don Graham, Don Gray, Don Hall, Don Hamilton, Don Hildreth, Don Hoffman, Don Hume, Don Israel, Don Johns, Don Johnson, Don Kent, Don Kimberling, Don McLeish, Don Noel, Donald Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the is I. All right. Donald L. Don Oldenburg, Don Austin, Don P. Patton, Don Porter, Don Price, Don Pruitt, Don Pelskowitz, Don Reynolds, Don Rogala, Don Rudolph, Don Satterfield, Don Schissler, Don Simpkins, Don Sprouse, Don Steiner, Don Stives, Don Strain. We're all living on the Don Strain train. Don Stump, Don Taylor, Don Tilly, Don Tomberlin, Don Berger, Sure, Don Walker, Don Waterman, Don Welch, Don White, Don Whittington, Don Woodard, Donald Thomas, Donald Tucker, Donnie Allison, Donnie Neuenberger, Donnie Paul, Dorothy Schroeder, Doris Weiss, Carver, Doug Congdon, Doug Cooper, Doug Cox, Doug Duval, Doug Easton, Doug French, Doug George, Doug Heverun, Doug Moore, Doug Wells, Doug Wheeler, Doug Wilson, Doug Wimpy, Doug Yates, Drew Herring, Dwayne Carter, Doug Livingston, Simpsons, Doug Utzman, Dudley Froy, Duke DeBrizzi, Duke Keller, Dusty Fuller, Dutch Hogue, Dutch Munsinger, Dylan Lupton, Earl Balmer, Earl Beer, Earl Brooks, Earl Coleman, Earl Fauci, I don't know. I'm just used to talk about Dr. Fauci, for better or for worse. Hi, meme guy. Yeah, well, I mean my next race might go out like a day later or something. Michael Patrick, you joined at the best part? Alright, I get it, lol. I don't get why the best part, I don't know why you said that, maybe. Hi, meme guy. Oh, hi, meme guy. Meme guy, do you like memes? Alright. What would you say is the best meme guy? Earl Mossbach, Earl Moss, Earl Ross, Earl Wilcox, Earl Zindal, Earl Carnavan, E.C. Ramsey, Ed Andrews, Ed Baugus, Ed Benedict, Ed Bergen, Ed Burrier, Ed Brown, Ed Cole, Ed DeWolf, El Ferry, El Fiola, Ed Hale, Ed Hammond, Ed Hessert, Ed Holland, Ed Jackson, Ed Jordan, Ed Kretz, Ed Livingstone, Ed Mark Steller, Ed Massey, Ed Negre, Ed Normie, Ed Paslovich, Ed Pim, Ed Rooney, Ed Samples, Ed Singer, Ed Spencer, Ed Tyson, Ed Westveer, Eddie Adams, Eddie Anderson, Eddie Bershuel, Eddie Bond, Eddie Bradshaw, Eddie Dickerson, Eddie Flemke, Eddie Gray, Eddie LaRue, Eddie Lenz, Eddie McDonald. Is my sound level, like talking sound level, good right now? Let me know in the chat. Two more Eddie McDonald. That's like four of the same name. That's interesting. Eddie Pagan, Eddie Pettyjohn, Eddie Raker, Eddie Sheeler, Eddie Skinner, Eddie Van Horn, Eddie Yarborough, Eddie Wellen, Eddie Dibbles, Edward Cooper, AJ Brewer, AJ Trivette, AJ Turner, Everett Allen, Eldon Dotson, Eldon Yarborough, Elgin Holmes, Eli Vukovich, Elijah Bowie, Elliot Forbes Robinson, Elliot Sadler, Ellis Pierce, Elmer Cooper, Elmer Gilliam, Elmer Muscolo, Elmer Wilson, Elmer Henderson, Elmer Langley, Elmer Hildreth, Elton Sawyer, Emmanuel Zerkis, Emery Lewis, Emery Mahan, Eric McClure, Eric Erickson, Eric Darnell, Eric Jones. Or one of my favorite drivers, Urban Rush, Ernest Erie, Ernest Palmer, Ernie Boost, Ernie Klein, Ernie Cope, Ernie Durr, Ernie Dietzman, Ernie Gahan, Ernie Gessel, and Ernie Irvin. Ernie Shaw, Ernie Steerley, Ernie Wielder, Ernie Yorton, Ernie Young, Ernie Pruitt, Ernie Blatt, Aaron Carpenter, Ethel Mobley, Everett Brashear, Uwe Weddle, F. Ballantyne, F. Weichman, Fats Caruso, Felix Wilkes, Farrell Harris, Fifi Scott, Fireball Roberts, the legend, F.L. Denny, Floyd Shattuck, Floyd Curtis, Floyd Powell, Fonty Flock, Francis Dion, Francis Redaker, Frank Arford, Frank Boylan, Frank Boylan, Frank Brantley, Frank Burnett, Frank Canale, Frank Carlin, Frank Christian, Frank Deeney, Frank Douglas, Frank Edwards, Frank Gardner, Frank Giss, Frank Graham, Frank Handelberg, Frank Hill, Frank Walter, Frank James, Frank Jameson, Frank Jones, Frank Capac, Frank Katakucha, Frank Keller, Frank Kimmel, Frank Lies. I hope he doesn't lie. One question: should I if this becomes super popular, I might make a video every time. I might say like any time a NASCAR driver makes his Cup debut, I might just make a video saying his name, like for no Gregson. No Gregson. That's the whole video. That'd be funny. I'm not gonna do another one of these. Jeez, please. No. I'm starting to regret this. Anyways, although I will get a bunch of watch time. Frank Lepto, Frank Matthews, Frank Mundy, Frank Oviano, Frank Perry, Frank Powell, Frank Rice, Frank Robinson, Frank Secris, Frank Sessoms, Frank Smith, Frank Suts, Frank Tanner, Frank Thompson, Frank Travers, Frank Wade, Frank Warren, Frank Weathers, Frank Schneider, Frank Bethune, Fred Bethune, Fred Brins, Fred Box, Fred Boyles, Fred Cole, Fred Dagavar, Fred Dove, Fred Drake, Fred Faber, Fred Frazier, Fred Gold, Fred Harv, Fred Hill, Fred Hunt, Fred Johnson, Fred Knapp, Fred Lorenzen, Fred Moore, Fred Russell, Fred Starr, Fred Steinbroner, Fred Thompson, Freddie Crawford, Freddie Framer, Freddie Fryer, Freddie Smith, Freddie Hassler, Freddie Fritz Schultz, Fritz Wilson, Frog Fagan, and Furman Lancaster. It's Lancaster, not Lancaster, at least a city in Pennsylvania. Because I went there and they were like, I've never heard of a Lancaster. Fuzzy Anderson, Fuzzy Cousin, G. McRae, Garland Smith, Garrett Smithley, the guy recognized, Gary Baker, Gary Ballo, Gary Bettenhausen, Gary Bradbury, Gary Books, Gary Collins, Gary DePuis, Gary Fedwa, Gary Johnson, Gary Kershaw, Gary Mathewson, Gary Matthews, Gary Maeda, Gary Myers, Gary Singh, Gary Wright, Gary Gail Warren, G.C. Spencer, Gene Austin, Gene Bergen, Gene Black, Gene Blackburn, Gene Blair, Gene Klein, Gene Cromstock, Gene Coyle, Gene Darrell, Gene Davis, Gene Felton, Gene Glover, Gene Goodman, Gene Heeg, Gene Hobby, Gene Holcomb, Gene Lauchen, Gene Long, Gene Lovelace, Gene Marmer, Gene Perry, Gene Heltier, Gene Petro, Gene Riniker, Gene Roberts, Gene Romero, and Gene Rose. Alright, I'm going to read the chat. I have a 2-on bell. I'm not going to read it. Fish product. Why did you say bruh? Oh, probably from Light Music Meme. Wait, why? Why do you say what is going on? Toilet song? Hi, Caden Christensen. Oh, I see you on Eric. Eric. I don't have a donate thing. So. Alright. Wait, why did you say bruh? Alright, Lightning McMeme. I'm gonna time you out. Gwen Hoff is probably coming towards the end. I did Dick Trickle. You're gonna have to go back. I said his name and I even said like one of the best names ever, according to some people. Gene Simpson, Gene Stokes, Gene Tapia, Gene Thompson, Gene White, Jeff Bonine, Jeff Brabham, Jeff DeSalt, George Alsobrook, George Alfeeder, George Asbrook, George Backnell, George Bauer, George Spielman, George Baumgartner, George Bush, George Cabana, George Clark, George Cole, George Colm, George Cork, George Davis, George Gunn, George England, George Fleming, George Frommel, George Fox, George Gallup, George Greed, George Georgie, George Hartley, George Hickson, George Huffer, George Mantooth, George Masker, Mask Up, George Norton, George Morbaugh, George Osborne, George Paris, George Poulos, George Rogg, George Seeger, George Ted, George West, George Wiltshire, Gerald Klein Chamberlain, Gerald Duke, Gerald Thompson, Gifford Wood, I don't know. Jill here, Gerald Roth, Glenn Larson, Glenn Stoyer, Glenn Ward, Glenn Wood, Glenn Blackman, Glenn Dunaway, Glenn Francis, Glenn Jerry, Glenn Killian, Glenn Luce, Glenn McDuffie, Glenn Selsby, got Goldie Parsons, Gordon Burkett, Gordon Bishop, Gordon Brackett, Gordon Campbell, Gordon Haynes, Gordon Harvey, Gordon John Cock, Gordon Smith, Gordon Shaw, Graham Taylor, Grant Adcox, Grant Enfinger. Wait, Grant Enfinger raced in the Cup Series. Greg Golden, Greg Biffle, Greg Heller, Greg Sachs, Greg Nolan, Greg Talos, Gus Linder, Gus Newman, Gus Wilson, Guy Jones, Guy Walker, Gwen Staley, Hal Callentine, Hal Cole, Hal Princess, Hal Royal, Hal Carruthers, Hal Chafee, Hal Chapman, Hal Grilliot, Hank Grilliot, Hinkley. Oh, hold on. Hank Parker Jr., Hank Pollard. If you want to know where someone's going to be, just go, like, it's in order of, maybe it was a different Grant Fingal. Or maybe maybe it's anyone who entered. Who started? Okay. Hank Rupert, Hank Rush, Hank Thomas, Hank Tillman, Hank Trice, Hap Jones, Harlan Richardson, Harlan Holmes, Harlan Beal, Harold Beal, Harold Carmack, Harold Dunaway, Harold Fryer, Harold Hardesty, Harold Kite, Harold Lucas, Harold Lutz, Harold Mays, Harold Miller, Harold Morris, Harold Nass, Harold Painter, Harold Smith, Harold Stockton, Harold Strabb, Harold Wilcox, Harold Wright, Harrison Rhodes, Harry Bennett, Harry Dinwillow, Harry Gailey, Harry Gant, legend, Harry Goldart, Harry Jefferson, Harry Lavois, Harry Leak, Harry Schilling, Harry Scott, Harry Sense, Harry Shipe, Harry Eakin, Harvey Heege, Harvey Henderson, Harvey Hilligas, Harvey Jones, Hassel Reed, H.B. Bailey, Henley Gray, Henry Ford, Henry Jones, and Henry Montgomery. They're organized alphabetical order in order of first name. Someone said this was good. It's not like the chat's not showing up on Streamlabs. They are. Herb Craig, Herb Crawford, Herb Thrive, Herb Gibson, Herb Gott, Herb Hill, Herb Legg, Herb Lewis, Herb Shannon, Herb Thomas, Herb Tillman, Herb Trimble, Herb Burns, Herbert Scott, Eric Merlin, Herman Beam, Hermie Sadler, Herschel Buchanan, Herschel White, Herschel McGriff, H.V. Stickweather, H.F. Stickleather, H.G. Rosier, Hideo Fukoyama, Hildry Thomas, Hilly Rife, Homer Galloway, Homer Newland, Hooker Hood, Hop Holmes, Haas Ellington, Haas Cagle, Howard Eider, Howard Elder, Howard Mark, Howard Philippi, Howard Rose, H.R. Kale, Hub McBride, Hubert Johnson, Huck Spalding, Huey Dunn, Hugh Darrow, Hugh Pearson, Holly Brunn, Hut Strickland, Iggy Katona, Inns Ireland, Irv Atkinson, Irv Hoyer, Irv Light, Ivan Baldwin. We're going to get to a big celebration when it's Jimmy McMurray. Just because of the whole thing that Sarah's started with Jamie Mack. It's going to come up soon. And where my name would be too, so that's cool. Jake Christopher, Jake Kilgore, Jake Thomas, Jack Anderson, Jack Austin, Jack Browser, Jack Carl, Jack Chockett. Sounds like chocolate. Jack Clark, Jack Conley, Jack Culpepper, Jack Comerford, Jack D. McCoy, Jack Dennison, Jack Donahue, Jack Ely, Jack Etheridge, Jack Marnell, Jack Ferris, Jack Fisher, Jack Mine, Jack Flynn, Jack Gaynor, Jack Goodwin, Jack Harden, Jack Harrison, Jack Hart, Jack Howher, Jack Holloway, Jack Hubbard, Jack Ingrid, Jack Cabot, Jack Lawrence, Jack Marlin, Jack Marsh, Jack McClure, Jack McCoy, Jack Montenegro, Jack Moore, Jack Norton, Jack O'Brien, Jack Oldenage, Jack Pennington, Jack Radke, Jack Reynolds, Jack Richardson, Jack Reynolds, Jack Russell, Jack Sellers, and Jack Simpson. He's a son of a simp. I wonder how... I'm pretty sure I was. Why is this stupid? I know, it's right. I mean, I thought I'd do some. This is. I don't have Steam. Lively. I have Enter 2003. I don't know. Santa is coming. Hello, Dog Styles. Alright, so we're about halfway through. Oh, here's the preview of the next THS race. Halfway through, it's about 40 minutes through. So it's probably going to be an 80-minute stream. What's up, I don't. What's up on. I don't know. 3 Lives used to show the chat. It doesn't anymore. Jack Smith, Jack Soper, Jack Spearman, Jack Sprague, Zero Car, and he won that one Asian Le Mans race. Jack Tureski, Jack Wade, Jack White, Jack Williams, Jack Yardley, Jack Zink, Jack Fox, Jack Oliver, Jack Rogers, Jacques Villeneuve, Jack Hazard, Jake Jacobs, James Cox, James Ellis, James Hilton, James Jones, James Norton, James Sears, James Shields, James Ward, Jamie McMurray. There's Sarah. 40 minutes, 40 seconds is Jamie McMurray. James Magnuson, James Offerman, Janet Guthrie, Jason Bell, Jason Lesky, Jason Jarrett, Jason Keller, Jason Lefter, Jason Small, Jason White, Jay Headscott, Jay Sauter, Jay Summers, J.C. Hendrick, J.C. Bradley, J.C. Landingham, J.C. White, J.C. Yarbrough, J.D. Edward, J.D. McDuffie, or J.D. McDuffie, that's a funny name that someone did. J.E. Hardy, Jeff Burton, Jeff Davis, Jeff Fuller. Jeff Gordon, Jeff Green. Hey, Jeff Gordon, one of the legends. I mean, before I was a NASCAR fan, he was the only NASCAR driver I ever heard of. And Mark Martin. Jeff Howerson, Jeff Handy, maybe kind of too. Jeff Hawkins, Josh Cooker, Jack Crawl, Jeff McDord, Jeff McDuffie, Jeff Purvis, Jack Swindle, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Jeremy Mayfield, Gerald Moore, and Jerry Burnett, Jerry Benjamin, Jerry Bowman, Jerry Burnett, Jerry Carver, Jerry Churchill, Jerry Craver, Jerry Purr, Jerry Earl, Jerry Grant, Jerry Green, Jerry Griffin, Jerry Groh, Jerry Hansen, Jerry Hale, Jerry Holden, Jerry Huffin, Jerry Johnson, Jerry Jolly, Jerry Kemp, Jerry Caius, Jerry Morrissey, Jerry Nadu, Jerry O'Neill, Jerry Oliver, Jerry Potts, Jerry Robinson, Jerry Roll, Jerry Russell, Jerry Schill, Jerry Shisco, Jerry Smith, Jerry Titus, Jerry Wimbush, Jess Anderson, Jess Nelson. It's funny about someone like Jeff James. Why did I say that was getting into politics? Jesse James Taylor, Jesse Little, Jesse Sample, Jesse Sample Jr., Jesse White, Jim Austin, Jim Baker, Jim Bennett, Jim Bickerstaff, Jim Blomgren, Jeff Bosick, Jim Brown, Jim Boyd, Jim Bray, Jim Bird, Jim Caruso, Jim Clark, Jim Conway, Jim Cook, Jim Cooper, Jim Clarenwood, Jim Cusham, Jim Danielson, Jim Delaney, Jim Derhigh, Jim DeMille, Jim Donovan, James Donovan. I watched a movie about that guy. Jim Dunn, Jim Ewing, Jim Feeblecorn, Jim Fitzgerald, Jim Fox, Jim Frey, Jim Gillette, Jim Gilliam, Jim Graham, Jim Harris, Jim Hart, Jim Heath, Jim Hendrickson, Jim Hopkinson, Jim Hall, Jim Hunter, Jim Herbert, Jim Hertubias, Jim Engelbright, Jim Jones, Jim Lacey, Jim Lampert, Jim Lee. I saw Jimmy Johnson, Jim Lineberger, Jim Linky, Jim Little, Jim Locke, Jim Luke, Jim Malloy, Jim Mays, Jim McCarwell, Jim McIrat, Jim McKirk, Jim McLean, Jim Meltzer, Jim Miller, Jim Mundy, Jim Murray, Jim Ord, Jim Parsley, Jim Paschal, Jim Raptis, Jim Rathman, Jim Reed, Jim Rice, Jim Rode, Jim Robertson, Jim Roma, Jim Roper, Jim Ross, Jim Russell, Jim Zotter, Jim Sells, Jim Southherd, Jim Stapley, Jim Stewart, Jim Street, Jim Tatum, Jim Gettle, Jim Thompson, Jim V. Cook, Jim Van Diver, Jim Watkins, Jim Wesley, Jim Whitman, Jim Witt, Jim Wills, Jim Wright, 7-time champion, Jimmy Johnson, 7-time champion, Johnson, Jim Llewellyn, Jimmy Ayers, Jimmy Clark. So that's where we're at. The Yankees lose. Do you watch Draftnik Park? Jimmy Crawford, Jimmy Finger, Jimmy Florian, Jimmy Jing, Jimmy Griggs, Jimmy Haley, Jimmy Helms, Jimmy Hensley, Jimmy Hinman, Jimmy Horton, Jimmy Ingall, Jimmy Ingram, Jimmy Insolo, Jimmy Lee Katz, Jimmy Lungo, Jimmy Mayer, Jimmy Massey, Jimmy Mean, Jimmy Pardew, Jimmy Roll, Jimmy Spencer, one of the first priority cut, Jimmy Thompson, Jimmy Troll, Jimmy Vaughn, Jimmy Walker, Jimmy Warden, Jimmy Watson, JJ Yaley, JL Joe Sessler, Joe Stanton, Jocko Meggy, Como, Jody Ridley, Joe Bell, Joe Bellantino, Joe Bessie, Joe Bill Adams, Joe McBill McGrath, Joe Bill Odell, Joe Booher, Joe Bossa, Joe Carver, Joe Haspolish, Joe Clark, Joe Coates, Joe Dean Hustro, Joe DeLoch, Joe Ed Neubert, Joe Oibonks, Joe Fields, Joe Frassen. All right, I'm going to read the chat, get a drink of water, and Get a chair. Well, the chat was political. I gotta read the chat to figure out how it was political. Why is it all blank? What? Why? Why did it go back? Okay. 14 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everyone. Shout out to everyone who liked it. So, shaking peach bite and all that's probably why it was political. Danica says yes. My name is Jeff. Nah, don't make this political. This isn't a political channel. I mean, I made a video predicting the electoral map, but I mean, I wasn't saying like, oh, this is who I want to. I mean, I don't like to play, but that was like, oh, yeah, I don't know. This is, anyways. Joe Gill, Joe Guide, Joe Halton, Joe Harrison, Joe Hines, Joe Holder, Joe Jernigan, Joe Jones, Joe Kelly, Joe Kressler, Joe Lee Johnson, Joe Leonard, Joe Littlejohn, Joe Martin, Joe Marola, Joe Mihalik, Joe Milliken, Joe Nagel, Joe Nemechek, Joe Penland, Joe Phillips, Joe Prismal, Joe Rogers, Joe Roletto, Joe Rutman, Joe Saunders, Joe Shepherds, Joe Scofferon, Joe Summers, Joe Stewart, Joe Sykes, Joe Valente, Joe Vardy, Joe Weatherly, Joe Davis, Joe Million, Joey Arlington, Joey Gase, Joey Logano. Joey Logano, good driver. I mean, I don't like him, but, you know. Joey McCarthy, John Alexander, John Anderson, John Andretti, John Banks, John Parker, John Belgrad, John Borden, John Borneman, John Borneman III. My rally used to be a big thing, and like, he really like the third, like something the third. Oh boy, these are all Johns. John Collins, John Cap, John Dean, John Junior, John Senior, John Du Bois, John Erickson, John Finley, John Ford, John Glenwood, John Hamby, John Hamstern, John Harkins, John Haver, John Hoffman, John Horen, John Hunter Nemechek, John Jennings, John Kennedy, John Kenny, John Kuiper, John Krebs, John Lanside, John Lindsay, John Molly Owens, John Manning, John Martin, John McDaniel, John McFadden, John McKinley, John McGorian, John McVitie, John Meekins, John Meagers, John Paschal, John Paul Jr., John Potter, John Ray, John Ressick, John Ricky, John Rogers, John Ross, John Rosnick, John Scarfo, John Zaleski, John Sears, John Steely, John Smith. Alright, I'm going to take a... I'm going to be pretty far back there, Quinn. John Swords, Jr., John Torresi, John Utzman, John Walker, John Wesley, John Winger, John Wright, Johnny Allen, Johnny Anderson, Johnny Barnes, Johnny Beauchamp. You've heard of a PogChamp. He's the Beauchamp. Johnny Benson, Johnny Benson Jr., Johnny Bridgers, Johnny Chapman, Johnny Clemens, Johnny Coy Jr., Johnny Dodson, Johnny Dollar, Johnny Frank, Johnny Gardner, Johnny Goivia, Johnny Grubb, Johnny Halford, Johnny Mackinson, Johnny Matz, Johnny Mello, Johnny Miller, Johnny Mock, Johnny Nave, Johnny Osteen, Johnny Patterson, Johnny Ray, Johnny Roberts, Johnny Rogers, Johnny Rutherford, Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter is, okay. Johnny Steele, Johnny Stutters, Johnny Thompson, Johnny Wolfield, Johnny Wolford, Johnny Leons, Johnny Zeke, Joy Ray. Yeah, yeah, that's a word. Joy Ray. John Wood. Jonathan Lee Edwards. I would be right there. So, I would be a NASCAR driver. I'd be right there. So, Jose Luis Ramirez, Josh Bilicki, Josh Wise, who apparently had the best sponsor ever. Joey Fair, G.R. Charbonneau, J.R. Skinner, J.T. Hayes, J.T. Putney, Juan Pablo Montoya, Judge Ryder, Judge Pierce, Julian Busink, Julian Petty, June Cleveland, Drew Gow, June Lancaster, Junior Johnson, Junior Miller, Junior Pooler, Junior Spencer, Justin Allgaier, Justin Haley, Justin Marks, J.W. Gentry, J.W. King, Casey King, Keith Davis, Keith Hammer, Keith Lucas, Keith Olson, Keith Van Houten, Keith Wilkinson, Kelly Byers, a prospect that failed, Kelly Ryan, Ken Anderson, Ken Bouchard, Ken Fisher, Ken Gowdermote, Ken Johnson, Ken Johnson, Ken Kaiser, Ken Klutz, Ken Loves, Ken Marriott, Ken Meisenholler, Ken Miles, Ken Milligan, Ken Pace, Ken Peterson, Ken Reagan. Almost 2/3 of the way through. Ken Rouse, Ken Reader, Ken Rice, Ken Rush, Ken Schrader, Ken Schroeder, Ken Siebel, Ken Spikes, Ken Taylor, Ken Worthington, Ken Warmington, Ken White, Ken Bridge, Ken Wagner, Kenny Brightbill, Kenny Hemphill, Kenny Irwin Jr., Kenny Polson, Kenny Wallace, Kerry Arnhart, Kerry Teague, Curtis Davis, Kevin Conway, Kevin Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Kevin Harvick, 9-time winner this year. Kevin Housby, Kevin LePage. He merged onto the track. Kevin O'Connell, Kevin Swindle, Kevin Terrace, Kevin Campbell, Kevin Kirby Miller, Kirk Bryant, Kirk Schmier, Klaus Groff, Kurt Busch, my second favorite driver. Kutz Manich, Kyle Busch, my least favorite driver. Kyle Fowler, Kyle Larson, now driver of the 5 car. Another one of my favorite drivers. Kyle Petty, Kyle Weatherman, the 99. Got top 10 for Mike Harmon at Kentucky of all places. Lacey Jackson, Laird Burner, Lake Speed. Brilliant advertising. Carnation meme. Lambert Crabtree, Lance Super, Landon Castle, Larry Baumel, Larry Bach, Larry Cowell. Alright, we're 2/3 of the way through. Thinking 51 minutes. I probably put it as a 75-minute stream. Omaroli and his chat. I said you're... Okay, anyone... Yeet! Play Among Us at the end. Well, I'd have to do that on a different streaming platform. Okay, anyone who says that person say anything political, it gets timed out. What's happening? I'm reading the name of every NASCAR driver to ever start a NASCAR race. Simple as that. I hope so. Twice. Nothing matters, promising. I don't know. Hey, Eric Almeroli. Eric Almeroli. Okay, on, bro. Ravioli, give me the Almeroli. Make a video out of that, okay? Please. I'm gonna watch it. Oh, Mr. Beast new. Hey, who needs Mr. Beast when I am making a Mr. Beast type of video? Okay. There's like one of my name. Okay. Make a video out of me saying ravioli, give me the Almeroli, Eric Almeroli, and go back to the player. I actually said I might have said Eric Almeroli. It's at the very beginning, so Eric Almeroli. Larry Dixon, Larry Esau, Larry Flynn, Larry Foyt, Larry Frank, Larry Gentleman, Larry Hess, Larry Isley, Larry LeMay, Larry Lindstrom, Larry Mann, Larry Manning, Larry Marks, Larry Miller, Larry Moyer, Larry Otto, Larry Pearson, Larry Phillips, Larry Pollard, Larry Richardson, Larry Schultz, Larry Scherter, Larry Smith, Larry Thompson, Lawrence Field, Lawrence Jacqueline, Layman Utzman, Elsie Rigsby, L.D. Austin, L.D. Ottinger, Lee Connell, Lee Falk, Lee Gordon, Lee Hugh, Lee Humpers, Lee Morgan, Lee Paris, Lee Petty, Lee Raymond, Lee Reitzel, Leroy Carrig, Lee Schmidt, Lee Schneider, Leroy Yarborough, Legs Whitcomb, Leland Colvin, Leland Colvin Jr., Leland Soller, Lello Lombardi. You gotta have fun when doing this, you know. Len Blankenship, Len Svevon, Limon Frey, Limon Frey. That sounds very French. Len Palm, Len Finelli, Len Fraker, Len Sutton, Lenny Page, Lenny Pond, Lenny Waldo, Lenny Burr, Garrett, Larry, Leo Brythehaupt, Leo Caldwell, Leo Ray, Leo Richard, Leo Sigmund, Leo Fox, Leon Harrell, Leon Lundy, Leon Meadows, Leon Sales, Leonard Blanchard, Leonard Brock, Lawrence Hunter Tibbet, Larry Leroy Shields, Les Bomar, Les Covey, Les Loser, Les Snow, more Snow, Leslie Young, Lester Hicks, Lou Fatman, I wonder what his weight was. Lewis Hawkins, Lane L. Johnson, Lloyd Chick, Lloyd Dane, Lloyd Dennis, Lloyd Hulu, Lloyd Hullett, Lloyd Moore, Lloyd Parton, Lloyd Ragnan, Lloyd Ruby, Lloyd Shaw, Lonnie Bragg, Lothar Machenbacher, Lou Favor, Lou Figaro, Lou Johnson, Lou Sherman. Scrooge Winner, MTJ. Lou Spears, Lou Thomas, Lou Volk, Louis Gatto, Louis Headley, Louis Luther, Louis Weathersby, Louis Smith, Lowell Cowell, Loy Allen Jr., Lucky Long, Lucky Sawyer, Lucky Walters, L.W. Wright, Lyle Mattock, Lyle Scott, Lyle Stelter, Lynn Curl, Lynn Mac Hanbury, Mac Sellers, Mac Macon Powers, Major Melton, Hal Delometer, Mark Gossens, Marcos Ambrose, Kozowski, trying to stay with Ambrose. Miriam Pagan, Mario Andretti, Mario Gosselin, Mario Rossi, Marion Edwards, Marion Lee, Mary Ridge, Mark Donahue, Mark Gibson, Mark Green, Mark Hurley, Mark Martin, Michael's favorite driver of all time, fun fact, Mark Reed, Mark Stale, Mark Thompson, Marshall Harless, Marshall Sergeant Marshall, Teague Marshall, Weathery, Martin Trick Jr., Stage Winner, MTJ, Marty Kinnock, Marty Robbins, Marv Action, Marv Thorpe, Marvin Burke, Marvin Koppel. It's me, I'm Mario. I think I said Mario. Michael. Alright. I'm gonna get myself Never was Luke on where more tasted so good and felt so good. Marvin Heist, Marvin Pants, Marvin Porter, Marvin Stollian, Marvin Bright, Matt Crafton, Mark D. Matthews, Matt DiManetto, Matt Goen, Matt Kendall, Matt Tiff, Matthews Ekstrom, Maurus Brissett, Maurice Petty, Maurice Randall, Max Berry, Max King, Max Ledbetter, Max Pappas, Maynard Troyer, Mel Cook, Mel Gillette, Mel Kruger, Mel Larson, Melvin Bradley, Melvin Rivas, Merritt Brown, Michael Annette, Michael McDowell, Michael Rich, Michael Waltrip, Mickey Gibbs, Mickey Rohr, Mike Alexander, Mike Batinich, Mike Bliss, Mike Brown, Mike Chase, Mike Dillon, Mike Egan, Mike Ernest, Mike Garvey, Mike Hess, Mike James, Mike Hampton, Mike Kittle Cow, Mike Klapak, Mike Laws, Mike Little, and Mike Maggle. Noah Gregson would be right there. So I thought there'd be more Noahs. So if he qualifies, that's where he'll be. Mike McGreevy, Mike McLaughlin, Mike Miller, Mike Mitchell, Mike Olson, Mike Page, Mike Potter, Mike Price, Mike Sassoff, Mike Skinner, Mike Stolarch, Mike Wallace, Mike Millen Milford Shield, Milford Shaw, Miller Wright, Mitch Walker, Mooney Williamson, Morgan Shepard, the legend, racing for like 52 years. That's totally legendary. Morris Hill, Morris Lamb, M.R. Peterson, Morris Walker, Nace Mattingly, Nat Reeder, Nats Peters. Hopefully the Parkinson's isn't taking too much of a toll. I have a grandma who has that. Nace Mattingly, Nat Reeder, Nats Peters, Ned Jarrett, Ned Setzer, Neil Bonnet, Neil Castles, Neil Cole, Neil Hayden, Neil McDonald, Neil Roberts, Nels Miller, Nelson Applegate, Nelson Oswald, Nelson Pickett Jr., Nelson Stacy, Nero Steptoe, Nestor Poles, Nick Fornoro. That shouldn't be used too hard. This is a quality content. Nick Guerin, Nick Larry, Nick Nicolette, Nick Ramfley, Nick Spano, Nick Niels Gage, Nick Beard, Nolan Swift, Nick Walters. Like, it was like Mr. Beast. Like he would like read the dictionary, count to 100,000. Any new. Hi, so many can. I'm El Mario. Content. Yeah, content. Yeah, I gotta get this for content. YouTube Studio changed it so that it's like content. So that the videos. So let's see. All right. Norm Benny, Norm McCarthy, Norm Nelson, Norm Palmer, Norman Lynch, Norman McGriff, Norman Schill, Norm O.A. Dean. They are Richard Petty equals. Obby Chubb, Oda Green, Odie Robertson, Ol Anderson, Olin Allen, Oliver Dial, Ollie Olson, Oma Kimbrough, Oren Prosser, Otis Martin, Otis Skinner, Owen Jones, Owen Kelly, Owen Loggins, Pancho Alvarez, Pancho Carter, Pat White, Pappy Crane, Pappy Hugh, Parker Clearman, Park Surratt, Parnelli Jones, Pat Fay, Pat Flaherty, Pat Grogan, Pat Kirkwood, Pat Minty, Pat Moore, Pat Wade, Pat Sakano, Patrick Carpentier, Patrick Latimer, Patrick Long, Patty Moyes, Paul Ayers, Paul Austin, Paul Barrow, Paul Bass, Paul Bumhaver, Paul Clark, Paul Connors, Paul Dean Holt. Okay. Paul Doherty, Paul Antoine Serra's on here. Paul Feldner, Paul Fest, Paul Goldschmidt, Paul Jett, Paul Lewis, Paul Leons, Paul Maggie, Paul Menard. Anyone in the Carnation server knows about Paul Menard. Paul Newkirk, Paul Norris, Paul Parks, Paul Petit, Paul Phipps, Paul Radford, Paul Richardson, Paul Smith, Paul Stanley, Paul Tyler, Paul Walton, Paul Wensink, Paul Wilson, Paul Haraka, P.E. Godfrey, Peck, Marcota, Peckham, Pedro Rodriguez, Pee Wee Elwinger, Pee Wee Jones, Pee Wee Martins, Pee Wee Wentz, Pepper Cunningham, Perk Brown, Perry Smith, Pete Anderson, Pete Bowen, Pete Brock, Pete Cardenas, Pete Devine, Pete Frazee, Pete Hamilton, Pete Hazelwood, Pete Keller, Pete Kelly, Pete Moxley, Pete Page, Pete Stewart, Pete Torres, Pete Toth, Pete Vale. This is better go viral because my voice is gonna be dead. Oh yeah, Paul Goldschmidt. I guess I didn't notice that. Paul Goldschmidt. Yes, I am. Yeah. All right. Pete Yo, Pete Pete Yao, Peter Gregg, Pete Nab, Pete Bartol, Phil Demola, Phil Tenney, Phil God, Phil Montague, Phil Orr, Phil Parsons, Phil Went. I don't have this much more in it. Phil Duffy, Philip Bells, PJ Jones, Pop McGinnis, Possum Jones, Pug Bladdock. All right, Quinn Howell, he was asking where he was going to be. About an hour and almost exactly. Quinton Daniels, Regs Carter, Ralph Arnold, Ralph Dutton, Ralph Dyer, Ralph Arnhart, Ralph Jones, Ralph Liguori, Ralph Leiden, Ralph Moody, Ralph Murray, Ralph Roberts, Ralph Rose, Ralph Schaefer, Ralph Sealer, Ralph Smith, Ralph Zermesk, Ralph Ramos, Randy Baker, Randy Becker, Randy Bethia, Randy Hutchinson, Randy LaJoy, Randy McDonald, Randy Myers, Randy Ogden, Randy Porter, Randy Renfro, Randy Tishout, Randy Jones, Randy Dodd, Randy Garner, Royal Chillnuts. All right, 4/5 of the way through, about an hour in, probably an 80-minute stream is what I look at. All right, Ray Atkinson, Ray Baxter, Ray Black Jr., Ray Back II, Ray Campbell, Ray Chase, Ray Carly, Ray Davis, Ray Duhigg, Ray Elder, Ray Erickson, Ray Fanning, Ray Franklin, Ray Hendrick, Ray Hale, Ray Hughes, Ray Janelle, Ray Johnson, Ray Kelly, Ray Platt, Ray Pruitt, Ray Sherman, Ray Springer, Ray Thompson, Ray Throckmorton. I know someone whose nickname is like Throckmorton, so Ray Throckmorton. There you go. Pandemic Special, Randy? Okay, I don't. Raymond Carter, Raymond Lewis, Raymond Williams, Reb Rickersman, Red Byram, Red Douglas, Red Dowdy, Red Duvall, Red Farmer, Red Fruit, Red Harrelson, Red Harvey, Red Hollingsworth, Red Collie Janin, Red Cut, Red Neuter, Red Ortwine, Red Ryder, Red Tomlinson, Red Untied, Red Cagle, Reed Sorensen, Reagan Smith, Reggie Osmus, Reddy Toolin, did it? Hey, it's staying out. It fell over early. We had to pick that up. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. There, the tarp thing. That's the wind. Look at all the wind. And Ed said that we lost something. I don't know what. Did I do this one? I don't recognize. Yes, I did these. I remember saying Reed Sorensen. Rachel Darner, Reed Charlin, Rex DeLewis, Rex White, Rich Bickle, Rex Fogler, Rich Folder, Rich Rowan Jr., Richard Perkhouse, Rich Brown, Richard Brownlee, Richard Childress, Race, that's right. Richard Cummings, Richard D. Brown, Richard Hancock, Richard Jones, Richard Petty, one of the greatest NASCAR drivers, if not the greatest of all time. It's definitely between him and Jimmy Johnson. I go with Jimmy Johnson, but you can debate that. So it's open for debate, definitely. Richard Riley, Richard Spittle, Richard Waters, Richard White, Richard Pants, Richard Baldwin, Richard Corelli, Rick DeLewis, Rick Henderson, Rick Hendrick, don't turn me into a marketable plushie. Rick Jeffrey, Rick Knoop, Rick Master, Rick McRae, Rick Newsom, Rick Odell, Rick Schreiber, Rick Simon, Rick Rare, Rick Wilson, Ricky Craven got him! Ricky Rudd, Ricky Stenhouse, it's time! Ricky Jones Jr., Richie Petty, R.K. Smith, R.L. Combs, Robin Rosa, Robbie Robinson, Robbie Gordon, Robert Burrier, Robert Brown, Robert Caswell, Robert Hale. I'm going to read after. I'm going to keep going. Read till after 52. Robert Link, Robert Presley, Robert Richardson Jr., Robert Wilbur, Robert Sunsley, Robert Sprague, Robert Tartaglia, Robert Vaughn, Robert Wales, Robert Weisenberg, Rob McCall, Robert Schildneck, Rob Harn, Rocky Dean Tail, Rocky Morin, Rocky Oylenfeld, Rod Perry, Rod Theron, Rod Turcott, Roger Wald, Rodney Bonninger, Rodney Bruce, Rodney Combs, Rodney Williams, Roger Adder, Roger Baldwin, Roger Clemens, famous baseball player, good pitcher. Roger McCluskey, Ronald LaRue, Ronald Stone, Ronald Walladica, I can't pronounce that. Rolf Stomelin, Ron Smith, Rami Alderman, Ron Barfield Jr., Ron Bouchard, Ron Esau, Ron Fellows, Ron Gauchi, Ron Grable, Ron Garniga, Ron Hornaday Jr., Ron Hutchinson, Ron Kozlowski, Ron McKay, Ron Shepard, Ronnie Bristow, Ronnie Childress. Yeah, I know. He's a retired pitcher. Maybe Hall of Famer. Welcome back, Quinn. I said your name at about a minute and an hour and 53 seconds. Ronnie Chumley, Ronnie Croy, Ronnie Daniel, Ronnie Phones, Ronnie Hayes, Ronnie Hara, Ronnie Hopkins, Ronnie Kaler, Ronnie Sanders, Ronnie Thomas, Ronnie Myers, Roscoe Rand, Roscoe Thompson, Ross Chastain. The wheel is still imperfect. Ross Surgener. I was trying to make that right. Rock Stancy, Rock Bentley, Ron Collins, Ross Forsythe, Ron Gemmerling, Roy Hall, Roy Hallquist, Roy Lee Hendrick, Roy Main, Roy Mulligan, Roy Smith, Roy Transham, Roy Tyner, Roy Haggerty, Roz Howard, Ruben Garcia, Ruben Thrash, Rudy Hires, Ruel Smith, Ron Terrace, Russ Dolan, Russ Gamberling, Russ Graham, Russ Hepler, Russ Lee, Russ True Russ Whitman, Russ Armand Trout, Russell Bennett, Rusty Rushton, Rusty Sanders, Rusty Wallace, Rusty Walrus, Ryan Blaney, Ryan Ellis, and Ryan McGlynn. Alright, I'm gonna read the chat. Oh, Clay McBeam's back out of. I don't. What do you mean by Pandemic Special Randy, really? I don't know. You gun Knuckles is almost 3 years old, man. That's sad. Yeah, it's been an hour. It's probably gonna be an 8-minute stream. Jeez, seriously, no, not yet. Maybe eventually. Definitely not yet. McMemes, don't spam. It's a watermelon! It's not a watermelon! Yeah, that was good. Alright. Ryan Newmanoff turned for the final time. Playing to the outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamill to the outside. Alright, he was actually the most popular athlete. So Ryan Newman, Ryan Priest, Ryan Reed, Ryan C. That's 4. Ryan Truex. That was like 5 modern drivers in a row. Sal Tovella. Ryan Reed, shout out to SR2488. He made some templates for me that I used. I don't know if I'm using any of them still. I think they're mostly from McMahon, so shout out to McMahon. He was here earlier. Sam Alter, Sam Art, Sam Beeler, Sam Colvin, Sam D. Russell, Sam Foe, Sam Hawks, Sam Horners Jr., Sam Marshall, Sam Massey, Sam McQuaig, Sam Pearson, Sam Posey, Sam Rice, Sam Ryder, Sam Rose, Sam Smith, Sam Somers, Sam Spears, Sam Stanley, Sam Tams, Sam Thompson, Sam Waldrop, Sammy Packard, Sammy Sweeney, Sam Dillsworth, Sandy Lynch, Sandy Satula, Sandy Slack, Sarah Christian, Sarah Vander Merwee, Satch Worley, Scott Outree, Scott Gaylord, Scott Gow, Scott Lagasse, Scott Miller, Scott Pruitt, Scott Riggs, Scott Salmon, Scott Sharp, Scott Speed, Scott Wimmer, Scotty Keynes, Sean Woodside, I mean. Serge Adams, Shane Hall, Shane Humiel, Shauna Robinson, Shelby Colby, Shep Langdon, Sherman Clark, Sherman Utzman, Cheryl Pruitt, Shorty Giz, Shorty Earl, Shorty York, Skip Hersey, Skip Hudson, Skip Lewis, Skip Manning. I did not skip them. That'd be kind of funny. Slick Gardner, Slick Johnson, Slick Smith, Slim Browns, Slim Rominger, Smokey Boutwell, Smokey Cook, Smokey Purser, Smokey Eunuch, Smokey Smith, Smokey Black, Smokey Sonny Easley, okay. Snuffy Smith, Sonny Black, Sonny Easley, Sonny Hutchins, Sonny Lampier, Sonny Morgan, Sonny Waters, Speedy Thompson, Spencer Boyd, Spencer Gallagher, Spook Crawford, Squirt Johns, Stacy Compton, Stan Barrett, Stan Boyd, Stan Fox, Stan Cross, Stan Mr. Stan Noble, Stan Parker, Stan Parnell, Stan Starr, Stanley Smith, Stanton Barrett, and Stephen Leicht. Rookie of the Year winner, Stephen Leicht. Sterling Long, Sterling Ron, Steve Christman, Steve Dabbs, Steve Freund, Steve Garnett, Steve Gray. Oh, my phone. I started. It was like 88%. Now it's almost 20%. Steve Arnett, Steve Gray, Steve Grissom, Steve Kinser, Steve McGrath, Steve Moore, Steve Parr, Steve Pele, Steve Perry, Steve Pfeiffer, Steve Portenga, Steve Spencer, Steve Stolaric, Steve Wallace, Steve Young, Stu Harris, Stuart Joyce, Stuart McDonald, Stick Elliott, Stuart Huffman, Stuart Kirby, Summer McKnight, Swede Savage, T.A. Toombs, Talmadge Prince, Tanner Berryhill, T.C. Hunt, Ted Kennedy, Ted Chamberlain, Ted Christopher, Ted Fritz, Ted Herfield, Ted Hauser, Ted Kennedy, Ted Lee, Ted Musgrave, Ted Pitcher, Ted Ramble, Ted Swam, Ted Sweeney, Ted Tedrow, Ted Thomas, Ted Wright, Terry Blevins, Terry Byers. Terry Cook, Terry Fitcher, Terry Herman, Terry Lamonti, Terry Lake, Terry Murchison, Terry Petras, Terry Ryan, Terry Schoover, Terry Brooks, Terry Keene, Terry McCullough, Thomas Aiken, Thomas Letzlider, Tyke Scott, Tim Andrews, Tim Fedewa, Tim Flock, Tim Richmond, Tim Stoddard, Tim Steele, Tim Williamson, Timmy Hill, legend. Do the Quinn House. All right, Timmy T. Peters, one of my favorite drivers, was my favorite truck driver when he raced there. Came back for 1 star this year. Tiny Lund, Tip Archie, Tiny Benson, T.J. Bell, T.L. Blakely, Toby Tobias, Tabo 9 legend, Todd Kluver, Tojo Stevens, Tom Bigelow, someone did a bunch of emojis, Tom Cherry, Tom Cox, Tom Dawson, Tom Dill, Tom Drake, Tom Edmonds, Tom Francis, Tom Gilliford, Tom Gifford, Tom Gluffy, Tom Hesser, Tom Hubert, Tom Jarris, Tom Lupo, Tom Lundy, Tom Pistone, Tom Rayleigh. Tom Rivers, Tom Rowe, Tom Roswell, Tom Sneva, Tom Travis, Tom Usry, Tom Williams, Tommy Crozier, Tommy Elliott, Tommy Andrews, Tommy Boger, Tommy Bostick, Tommy Coates, Tommy Ellis, Tommy Gale, Tommy Herbert, Tommy Houston, Tommy Ingram, Tommy Irwin, Tommy Kendall, Tommy Lane, Tommy Weldon, Tommy Moon, Tommy Reagan, Tommy Tommy Ringstaff, Tommy Stenger, Tommy Thompson, Tommy Wells, Tommy Jesse, Tony Av, Tony Bettenhausen Jr., Tony Bonades, Tony Carenti, Tony Estefano, Tony Genove, Tony Moretti, Tony Nelson, Tony Polito, Tony Polito, Tony Raines, Tony Spanos, Tony Stewart, Eric Steph, Tony Sulliger, Tony Tantarelli, Toodle Estes, Toy Bolton, T.R. Miller, Tracy Leslie, Travis Kvapel, Travis Tiller. Trevor Bain, Trevor Boyce, Troy Beebe, Troy Funk, Troy Rutman, True Cheek, Tubby Gonzalez, Tubby Harrison, T.W. Taylor, Ty Dillon, Tyler Reddick, Tyree Raystraw, Valley Engelau, Van Way, Van Way, V.E. Miller, Vernon West, Vic Elford, Vic Carson, Victor Brezinelli, Victor Geisler, Victor Gonzalez Jr., Victor Rosberg, Vince Hogan, Larry, Vince Jamfer, Maggio, Vince Gray, Virgil Levingood, Virgil Martin, Virgil Stockton, Volney Schultze, Wade Fields, Wallace Simpson, Hunter Simpson, Wally Branston, Wally Campbell, Wally Dallenbach Jr., Wally Gervais, Wally Gore, Walton Gardner, Walt Carver, Walt Crawford, Walt Davis, Walt Flanders, Walt Flintstrom, Walt Walt Hanskin, Walt Hartman, Walt Harvey, Walt James, Walt Mortz, Walt Prince, and Walt Reagan. Oh, 2 more pages to go. This is the last full page. So. Alright, Walt Reagan, Walt Schubert, Walt Schrager, Walter Ballard, Walter Milskarski, Walter Milstarsky, Walter Minsk, Walter Wallace, Ward Burton, Ward Towers, Warren Tope, Wayne Anderson, Wayne Andrews, Wayne Byrne, Wayne Field, Wayne Gillette, Wayne Jacks, Wayne Lambeth, Wayne Morgan, Wayne Decken, Wayne Slark, Wayne Smith, Wayne Walter Cutter, Wayne Woodward, W.E. Baker, Weldon Adams, Wendell Parnell, Wendell Scott, Wes Morgan, W.H. Atkinson, Whitey Brainerd, Whitey Gherkin, Whitey Norman, Whitey Workin, Wilbur Pickett, Wilbur Rakestraw, Wilbur Albite, Will Kimmel III, Willard Rooks, Willard Howell, Willard Stanley, William Byron, one of my favorite drivers, towards the back, probably the last one I'm going to say, William Kearney, Willie Crane, Willie T. Ribbs, Wimpy Irvin, Wimpy Sipple, Woody Wilson, Woody Irington, Woody Brown, Woody Fisher. There's one more page of I think 5 more drivers. Yeah, 5 more drivers. All right. Don't recognize any of these drivers. Woody Richmond, Woody McMillan, Yvonne Duhamel, Zane Howell, and Zeke DeRose. Oh my gosh, Zeke DeRose. You're my hero. Alright, who's the last driver that I had recognized? Probably... I think it actually been William Byron. William Byron for sure. I had to go. Alright. Watermelon. A man is falling into the river in Lagos City. Do you think the best muse? Rip Charles. Tony. Andrew Johnson. Boom. Confetti. Wallace and Gromit. 55 to go. 59. That is. Tony Smoke Engine on fire. Brad goes all going. Zeke DeRose history has been made. Oh my goodness. Alright. I did not envy the person who typed in all the names. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please share this with as many people, as many NASCAR fans as you can, because as you can see, it took a lot of work. We had on average about 5 people watching in an hour 15-minute stream. That's about 6 hours of watch time. So yeah, big bad Brad Kozlowski. So yeah, I mean, trying to think of what else to say. Thank you for all those who watched along. I guess I think random reviews were watching almost the whole time. Me and the guy watched for a while too. So big shout out to those 2 people. Yeah, let me know. Do you guys think I should do another? Like, do you think I should do more streams? Do you think I should stream like Enter 2003 or something? Trying to think of what else. If you want to find the link, I'll go this video. Here, I'll just copy the link in the chat. Copy. There you go. There's the link. So if you want to find the link, if you want to find the list, you can do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I might announce the All-Star Challenge. I'll give you guys a sneak peek for being here. It's going to be a figure 8 race. All-Star Challenge. And then I'm also... I have a couple other 2 voiceover videos in the works that are almost done. One I've been... Alright, I'm going to wait just... Give it 2 more seconds. Alright, bye guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.